All right, Judy, your picture's up. When you're ready to go, I thank you very much.
Okay. All righty, guys. Season 9, Episode 3. It's a new day on Oak Island, and in the Money Pit area, the team is drilling a new 6-inch hole called D4. It is 14 feet from hole D2, and the team thinks there could be a tunnel here. Rick arrives and informs the team that after testing the piece of metal found last week in D2, there is gold on it, 700 parts per million. They will now take it to Dr. Brousseau's lab for further testing. Later, as Marty, Greg, and Dan Henske arrive at the lab, Marty asks Dan if he still believes there is treasure on Oak Island. Dan's reply, I'm more sure there is treasure on Oak Island than I'm sure the sun will come up tomorrow. Wow, quite a statement. After they get settled in the lab, Krista Brousseau tests the piece of metal, and she finds it is made up of pyrite and copper. Together, they are known as fool's gold and rose gold. She also finds iron, silver, and gold. It's pre-1840 and is 65% gold. Craig wonders why this metal was down there in that hole that far. Later that afternoon, in the southeast corner of the swamp, the team is still digging at the stone road. Rick says, let's pull it back and open it up. Gary finds large pieces of pottery and black glass. Miriam says there's bubbles in the glass, so that means it is ancient. Gary thinks from around 1700. Was it depositors or researchers who put it there? A short distance away, they find a new structure made of stones stacked up to around 2 feet in height. Is it part of the road? And if so, why is it so deep? Steve will now survey this area to determine if the structure is part of the road and to see where it goes. Marty meets some of the team on the deck of the Interpreter Center to update them on the lab results of the metal found in D2. This collection of metals together could not only be rose gold, but also tumbega, a combination of metals the Incas and the Aztecs used for jewelry. If so, it could go back as far as 800 AD. They have the cross given to them by Joan McGinnis that is Spanish, so they will compare them. Rick says they will definitely put a 6-foot caisson hole down at D2. The following morning, in the southeast corner of the swamp, the archaeologists are investigating the new structure. Laird finds more pottery that he thinks could be from the native Micmac people. They traded with the Europeans starting in the 15th century. They must test this pottery. After taking the pottery to the archaeology trailer for testing, Laird meets with Marty, Craig, and Rick in the war room to inform them that if the pottery proves to be Micmac, they will have to report this to the Native community and to Nova Scotia Community, Culture, and Heritage. The team is not happy about it, but know they must go along with it. That afternoon, in the southeast corner of the swamp, Steve gives the results of his survey. The stone structure found yesterday is part of the stone road, and together they run to C1, just north of the Money Pit. Ian says this is what we have been waiting for. It's a new day, and in the Money Pit area, Craig and Terry are overseeing the drilling of hole B4, which is close to hole D2. At 89 feet, they find wood and other disturbed material. At 93 feet, they find what looks like the floor planks of a tunnel. Could this structure be related to the one in D2? Later, Rick calls a meeting in the war room for all the team members who could come in out of the field. Laird informs them that the pottery found earlier is Micmac, and the natives, along with community culture and heritage, want to examine it. So they must stop their work in the southeast corner of the swamp. The team is not happy. However, Steve updates them on the places they can work. Marty, angry, says, the more we cooperate, the more our island we lose. Let's just finish at the money pit and throw in the towel. Everywhere else. He leaves the decision, thankfully, to Rick, and he says, let's keep moving forward. Gary believes there's still lots to find in the money pit area where they can work. Is the curse of Oak Island exerting its power, or has the island met its match? Let's keep going forward, Quest members, and remember to stay safe, please.
Thank you so much, Judy. Very, very professionally done as usual. I thank you so much.
Thank you. I enjoyed doing that one.